Hey guys, and welcome back to day 7 of Craftmas. Today's DIY is going to be a holiday hurricane. And here are some of the items that you will need for this DIY. You will need a candle, or a faux candle, or LED candle, or a real candle. It's completely up to you. Here I have a real pillar candle, but you guys will see in the end I did end up using the LED candle. Some picks. You guys already know picks go such a long way. All of these picks are from the Dollar Tree, you guys. Now this particular pick right here I got last year at the Dollar Tree. Can you guys believe how full and beautiful they are? They would be $10 at Hobby Lobby. I also have this tray that you will find in the party section of your Dollar Tree. And I have 4 frames here. Now you guys will see in the end I ended up using a 5th frame, and I actually did not use that tray at all, but we'll get to that. So the first thing I do is I remove the plastic from the frames. Now there have been tons of tutorials on hurricanes on YouTube. So I'm sure you guys have seen plenty of these done so many different ways. Okay, so the first thing I needed to do was I needed to glue down that glass to the frame, because obviously we don't want the glass to fall out. So I'm just going to put a bead of glue in each corner of the frame in order to hold the glass in place. And then I'm just carefully trying to get it in place and just put a minimum amount of pressure on there just to make sure that it is in place and that it will not be falling out. And it's in there, you guys. It's not moving. And I basically take the other 4 frames and I do the exact same thing with them. Now this DIY you can do so many different ways. Like many of my DIYs, they are not specific to a certain theme. You can do whatever theme you want. If you're more traditional, red will look great in this DIY. If you're more glam, silvers and golds are awesome as well. Anything will do. You can even do farmhouse and buffalo check and all of that. Anything you want to do, you can do it. Okay? And so now I've gotten all those in place, and now it's time to start assembling my hurricane. And basically, I'm just trying to get myself together, get my whole life together. How do I want to do this? You know, how do I want to line it up? How do I want to start gluing it? And of course, the easiest way is to lay it down and start doing it that way. And that's exactly what I did. But not before I twisted and I turned it so many different times to figure out what angle I would like to do it from. So I'm just applying a bead of hot glue along that frame. And I tell you guys, my hot glue gun has just been a lifesaver for Craftmas. Did you guys have a great Thanksgiving? I hope you did. I had a great Thanksgiving, you guys. And I'm sure you guys noticed that I did not upload Craftmas yesterday because I really wanted to be present with my family for Thanksgiving. So hopefully you guys understand that. And if you don't, it's okay. It is. It's okay. I really just want to be present and be with them. We just had a great time just being together and just being thankful for just all of our many blessings. So we had a fabulous time. I ate way too much, honey, way too much. But it's the holidays, so please believe I will be hitting the gym without fail because I have eaten so very much. I have already had another slice of pie today, and it is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah, I definitely did not skimp on the Thanksgiving dinner. So hopefully you guys had a great time with family and friends. And as you guys can see here, I am just continuing to assemble my hurricane. Applying just a little bit of pressure. And then I'm going to put that last piece on top. And the last piece can be a bit tricky because you want to make sure that you extend, you have to extend the bottom frame a little bit more just to fit it perfectly in place. But it ended up working out perfectly. And I'm just putting on another little strip of glue just for some added hold. Now, of course, the Dollar Tree has a variety of different colors and styles. Look at this guy coming over here. He's helping me out. Thank you, babe. Let's thank babe for helping me, making sure everything is perfectly aligned. But as I was saying, the Dollar Tree has a number of frames and different items for you to choose from. And even if y'all know, I will pull out a can of spray paint in a minute. So if none of those colors work for you, honey, get you some spray paint and spray paint those frames whatever color you want. The sky's the limit. Okay, so now it is the next day, as you guys can see. And this is when I decided that the tray, I tried to fit my hurricane on top of the tray that I initially bought. It just did not work out, you guys. It didn't. The hurricane was a little too wide to fit on that tray. So I was like, okay, I'm going to have to add another frame because I needed a base. I was like, I absolutely positively need a base for it. So I said, okay, well, let's go with another frame. Now, obviously, when you put this together, the bottom frame is going to overlap. It's just not going to fit. It's going to overlap, and that's what it does. That's what it did here, and that was fine with me. I was like, that's fine. It's a base, and it was okay that it overlapped. Okay, and so I'm just putting more of that glue in order to adhere it to the base. And leave it to me, you guys, to be putting it on backwards. Of course, I figured out that I put it on backwards before that glue dried, because it dries. You guys know how fast hot glue dries, so fast. But I got it enough time to put it on there the correct way and to line it up as straight as I could, I promise you. Oh my gosh. I cannot make this stuff up, folks. So I line it up as perfectly as I can. And then, guys, I'm just going to take some of those picks. As you guys can see, I have some totally different picks. I just changed my mind on everything because I promise you, where I start is not always where I finish. So I chose some different picks that I had picked up. These still came from the Dollar Tree. I mean, this literally is going to be a start to finish Dollar Tree DIY. Everything came from the Dollar Tree. So I'm just cutting those off of the stem because I want to kind of create a like a candle ring, just a ring around the candle with these silver berries. And I don't really have an idea exactly how I want it to go. I'm just going to kind of wing it. Just kind of figuring out where I want to put them, how I want to bend them, you guys know how we do it. You just kind of fake it until you make it and kind of see, okay, what looks good, what doesn't look good, all that good stuff. So here's the LED candle that I told you guys that I ended up changing. So it's an LED pillar candle. And yes, it comes from the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to take the label off of that. No, Felicia, you can't do it with wire cutters. You have to get the scissors. I promise you, some days I crack my own self up. So I'm just going to remove that label off of that pillar candle. And I also removed the little tester tab that's on the bottom to make sure it works. And then I just put it in there. And again, the berries, they start to fall over and they flop over. And you just kind of patiently do it up until you get something that you love. So that's what I'm doing here. Just trying to get it together and figure out what I want to do. Okay, and then I have some flowers, some little white poinsettias. So then I start to think, okay, do I want to use these as well? So I'm going to drop those in there and see if I like what comes out. For me, the design piece always takes the longest. I can put it together fairly quickly, but to really get the look that I'm going for and to really see my vision come to life, that is what takes the longest, you guys. Like, I could take forever just figuring out, do I want to use these flowers? Do I want to use some other flowers? Do I want to use these picks? Should I use a different pick? Should I even use a pick at all? I mean, I go on and on and on, honey. But here is the final result, and I absolutely love it. As you guys can see, I took the flowers out and I added another silver pick. Yes, honey, Dollar Tree, the nicest picks ever. I just grabbed those and I put it in there with that candle. I did leave the silver berries in there. I also topped it with a pick. And I love this one because it's all silver. It has the fruit. It has the little packages on there as well as the greenery. I just love decorating with greenery. I think it just kind of brings it all together. Now, I didn't put a lid on there. My husband was like, you should put a lid on there. So I did not put a lid on there, but I think I'm going to go back and I am going to put a lid on. If you are going to add a lid, make sure you get it in a 4x6 because a 5x7 is going to be too large, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed day 7 of Craftmas and that you will join me tomorrow for day 8. If you are new here, I hope you will hit that subscribe button because I would absolutely love to have you. And to my FeMarie family, hey y'all, hey! I will see you guys tomorrow and thank you so much for watching.